very good morning to you all. Today we shall discuss some of the heart related disorders. We shall be discussing about hypertension, cardiac arrest, palpitation. Now, what is hypertension? We have often heard this term hypertension. You have already studied that the blood flows through the blood vessels called arteries and veins. Now, when the blood flows through the arteries with a force, why? Because the blood walls, that is the arterial walls, get constricted. So the blood has to force or to exert pressure, which increases the normal blood pressure and leads to hypertension. Normal blood pressure of a person is about 120 by 80 mm of Hg. But when this blood pressure increases beyond 140 by 90 mm of Hg, then we say that the person is suffering from hypertension or high blood pressure. Hypertension or high blood pressure, as we commonly say, is also referred as a silent killer. Why? Because the symptoms are not visible. Unless one measures its own blood pressure, then one can know that whether the pressure is high, or when one suffers from a stroke or heart attack, then we say that it was because of prolonged high blood pressure. Now, what is the cause of this hypertension? There are various reasons. One is stress, prolonged tension or stress. Then we have the modern lifestyle, where you find that is the intake of salt-rich diets or processed food or fatty foods, insufficient exercise, that is physical work or physical activity. So all that leads to that is a pressure on the walls of the artery, which leads to hypertension. Now, how one can overcome or prevent it? That is by following certain precautions. That is to reduce the stress. Secondly, having sufficient physical activity, healthy diets, less intake of salt-rich and processed foods, and of course, less intake of alcohol and smoking, that is tobacco in any form. Now next we come to one more heart related disorders is palpitation. What is palpitation? It is a feeling that the heartbeat has skipped a beat, or has added an extra beat. That means you feel that your heartbeat has become faster. Actually, it is not so. So this is again because of stress. It can be again due to that is unhealthy lifestyle. What are the symptoms? If one is suffering from palpitation, you find that the person feels dizziness, breathlessness. Then it can be like shortness of breath, as I said earlier also, or sometimes the person can even faint. So what are the precautions or treatment you can say? That is to maintain a healthy lifestyle, to reduce anxiety or stress, and maintain having proper physical activity. Now, when we had discussed about the circulatory system, we had said that the heart is a pumping organ, which the chambers of the heart work in coordination to pump oxygenated blood to all the different parts of the body, and the deoxygenated blood is brought back to the heart, then it goes to the lungs for oxygenation. Now, the heart continues to work. The heart also requires oxygenated blood, that is done by a pair of blood vessels, that is coronary arteries, and the coronary veins bring the deoxygenated blood to the which is poured into the vena cava. Now, what happens sometimes? This coronary artery, you have heard the term blockage. When there is blockage in the artery, in the coronary artery, what happens? That area of the heart muscles do not get supply of enough oxygenated blood. That is referred as deadening of that particular muscular area of the heart, that leads to myocardial infarction, and that is fatal. That is different from cardiac arrest. What is cardiac arrest? Arrest when there is a sudden stoppage of blood flow to the heart because of the insufficient working or failure of the heart muscles, the ventricles to contract. Then it leads to cardiac arrest. What are the symptoms? Blackouts, acute pain or a sharp shooting pain in the chest region, dizziness and faint, like I said, blackouts. So these are the symptoms of cardiac arrest. That also may be because of the modern lifestyle, can be due to the intake of all those starchy foods or high salt rich diets. So that can be overcome by maintaining a proper healthy diet, going for having enough physical activity, yoga, and all these four different types of heart related disorders that we have discussed. It can be uh, prevented by maintaining all these proper preventions or treatment. Next, we come to another type of circulation in the body. Apart from the blood circulatory system, we have one more circulatory fluid circulating in the vessels, which are called lymph vessels, which are called as lymphatic system. Now, what is lymphatic system? Lymphatic system is a system that consists of four components. Those are lymph capillaries, third, lymph vessels, and lymphatic organs. Just like blood, lymph is a circulating fluid which is straw colored, or you can say that colorless pale yellow color fluid, which circulates through the lymph capillaries and lymph vessels. Now, when we talk about the composition of lymph, what is it? It has the same composition as blood plasma, but the RBC cells are absent. Then the blood proteins are absent, but they have major component water, some other substances, as well as WBC in the form of lymphocytes. It is because of these lymphocytes the lymph is said to be a colorless fluid or a pale yellow or straw colored fluid. Now next we come to lymph capillaries. Since lymph is a circulating fluid, it flows through lymph capillaries which unite to form lymph vessels. Now, as the lymph flows through the lymph vessels, they have swellings at certain regions, just like beads in a string. Those are called as lymph nodes. They are present at the neck, at the armpits and groin. These are the region where the lymphocytes are produced. That is, they are found in abundant form, and when required, they move to the site of infection where they destroy the foreign particles or antigens. Beside this, you have two lymphatic organs, tonsils and adenoids. Then you have lymphatic organ, that is spleen and thymus. Thymus is located dorsal to the heart and aorta, and during the embryonic stage of the human, it produces lymphocytes which help to fight against infections. As one grows older, this thymus disappears. Next, we have a spleen. That is a very important organ. It is found behind the stomach above the kidney. So, this spleen, it plays a very important role. It is a reservoir of the lymphocytes as well as the RBC cells, and they protect the body against infections. They are responsible for producing a type of lymphocytes called as T lymphocytes. So students, this was the topic, your last class before the summer break. I hope you enjoy your summer break. Of course, one has to stay home and find means of entertaining one own itself. I hope you enjoyed the classes. If you have any doubt, you can write in the comment section, and hope we meet soon after the summer break. Here are some of the notes of the health related disorders. I'll show you. Hypertension. Then you have palpitation. As I have discussed earlier, it can be due to anxiety or fear. Then you have the hypertension. As I said earlier, it is harmful in the long run. It may affect the brain, it may affect the heart, brain, it may lead to hemorrhage, and it also may lead to heart failure or kidney failure. Then we have cardiac arrest. When there is a sudden stoppage of blood flow to the heart. It is different from myocardial infarction. Besides this, we also have some other heart related problems that we'll be discussing in the higher classes. Now we have the lymphatic system. So if you are asked what are the circulating fluid in the body, then you have to mention both blood and lymph. It's not only blood, which is the circulating fluid. You have lymph also, which are found interwoven with the blood capillaries. So lymph function, they help to in the diffusion of materials between the blood and the tissues. It acts as a protection also, since it contains lymphocytes. It helps in the transportation of fats which are broken down into fatty acids and glycerol. They are absorbed by the lacteals, and then they diffuse into the blood capillaries. They also help in the removal of carbon dioxide and other waste materials. You have lymph capillaries, lymph nodes, and lymphatic organs.